Philadelphia. That's the scene for the Clippers. A crafty combo guard with a great feel for the game. Austin Reeves, always eager to prove himself as they prepare for the 76ers. Clippers, Sixers. Coming up next, right after this. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. A moment here now to see the numbers for Austin Reeves.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And the Clippers starting 5. We've got Austin Reeves. Cameron Johnson is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, Johnson is out there with Mobley. Then it's White. Then it's Keon Ellis. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. DB, what a big game we've got tonight. These teams have been red hot.
Oh, Kev, they are both so confident right now. Tough to predict a game like this. Somebody's going to get knocked off stride tonight, and all I can tell you is I'm here for it.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Clippers. And here's Brunson. A 3 from Leonard. Hands it from downtown.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Mobley, a screen on Johnson. Here's Butler, and he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Brunson. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Lively the pass to Johnson. On deep, Brunson. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Ellis outside. Pass to Butler. Johnson with a screen on Johnson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Reeves. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. To the middle. Here's Butler. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
From deep, Reeves buries the long-range jumper.
And the defense has to be more mindful of Reeves, especially when he's roaming around there in the corner.
To the paint, and Mobley throws it down.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
Brunson outside. Lively a screen on Johnson. A 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Stolen by Reeves. Here's Lively. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Johnson sets the screen for Brunson. Unloads. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The 76ers trail. And Doris, after Paul George left, many figured the Clippers were a lottery-bound team. Instead, they were a 50-win team.
And Kev, they had great contributions up and down the roster. There was incredible balance. And needless to say, you have a man in the head coaching position who is one of the all-time best in Ty Lue.
Johnson for three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to White. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The 76ers again can't hit it. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And here's Leonard, covered by Johnson. Lively a screen on Johnson. And here's Reeves outside. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Pass to White. Now here's Mobley. Stolen by Lively. Here's Brunson. Johnson surveying the floor. To stop the drought, drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, there's a reason Cam Johnson takes a lot of threes. This guy is lethal.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Clippers making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. The Clippers in second.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
The 76ers trail by 5. Johnson sends the screen for Butler. Pass to Johnson. Now Mobley. Lively defending. And he makes that one.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Brunson outside. Down low. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. Gary Payton has checked in for Austin Reeves. Williamson against Johnson. Williamson with a screen for Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Butler. He had 15 points last outing. Brunson against White. Here's Ellis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Brunson scanning the floor. No good from outside. The 76ers trail by 3. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And Doris, the rhythm of the season beginning to set in. Teams are starting to establish their identity.
They're also starting to understand, all right, these are our rotations. The players are now establishing their roles. You are definitely starting to see teams not only hone into their approach, but refine their approach.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always a guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
Brunson finds Williamson.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Butler, and stolen by Leonard. Here's Brunson. It's Payton, high post, and there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Brunson outside. Williamson a screen on White. 5 to shoot. Payton from outside.
Boy, defense easily the best part of Alex Caruso's game. That is big-time work on that end.
Butler against Leonard. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. That one's not going to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
White against Brunson. Clippers moving the ball around. Fires the three. Caruso grabs the miss.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now here's Butler. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Los Angeles with some changes. Matkovic is checked in, and Johnson subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Brunson. Still yet to score. Pass to Payton. Williamson outside. And Brunson has it in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Caruso against Payton. To the middle. Williamson dishes to Payton. Williamson, the screen. From deep, Brunson. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And some changes here for the 76ers. Aiden Watson comes in for Johnson. And it's Luke Kennard in for Derek White. Caruso, the pass to Watson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leading by 5. And it's denied. Here's Kennard. Out to the right wing. Jackson Davis finds Butler. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for, his competitive toughness.
And so Butler nails both of them.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
On the wing, Payton. Johnson in the corner. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trailed by 3. Here's Butler, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Cam Johnson picks one up.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Well, Cam Johnson is getting better and better as a passer. That is on time right there.
It's deflected. Williamson with it. Watson's there. Count that one. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Back to you, Kevin.
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Peyton. Brunson, right side. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Watson.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Well, looking at Cam Johnson, Doris, what are your thoughts on the evolution of his career?
I mean, so much yet to be decided, Kevin, because when he came in, people thought he would be the prototypical role player, just a 3-and-D guy. But as he's matured, he's shown some high-volume scoring threat to him. So how this plays out will be interesting.
Brunson with it. Butler covering. Inside, Williamson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Kennard. Butler sets a screen for Kennard. And slam dunk by Butler.
Luke Kennard showing off his playmaking skills. That's about vision and IQ.
Brunson outside. He can't get that one to fall. And that does it for the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They're up by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Setting the floor for the Clippers, they've got Zion Williamson. Austin Reeves out there with Peyton. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Kennard. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Marshall passes to Mobley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Reeves outside. Sinks the triple. Reeves has got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
Catch and fire. Reeves always ready to pull the trigger.
Caruso kicks to Marshall, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Marshall's got himself on the board with 3 there. Pass to Peyton. Outside Leonard. Good, Kawhi working near the hoop.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Now, here's Watson. He has yet to score. Mobley, a screen on Williamson. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Reeves. He's got 6. Lively sends a screen for Leonard. A second chance effort. Lively, that's good. Lively's got his first 2 points of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Caruso. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Reeves outside. Nobody near Leonard. Drills it from outside.
Timeout.
Leonard's got 8 points.
I love when Kawhi Leonard evens things up. You make a 3, I'm coming right back at you.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for Philadelphia. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Peyton Watson. Ellis comes in for Alex Caruso. And Derek White subbed in for Kennard. The Clippers also changing it up. Johnson, he's checked in for Williamson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Gary Payton. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside, here's Mobley. Rebound by the Clippers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Marshall. Now Ellis. White the pass to Mobley. Lays it up and banks it in. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
White against Brunson. And Leonard has it in the corner. No good on the triple.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
How about that athleticism from Jalen Johnson?
Clippers leading by 3. Johnson with it. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
That one falls for Brunson. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and then drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the official's job harder. This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Mobley.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
And both free throws good for Mobley.
One of the things that Evan Mobley did that has completely changed his offensive game, he's gotten physically stronger. Now he can take the contact and still play.
Here's Reeves. Last time out he had 14 points. 5 on the clock. Lively a screen on Ellis. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. Kicks it out to Leonard. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. White with it. Brunson picks him up. Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Leonard. Mobley misses. Los Angeles leading by 3. Now Lively. 8 points his last outing. Johnson wide open. He fires. Connects from 3-point range. Johnson's got 6.
The catch and shoot is exactly what you're looking for. Cam Johnson, one of the best shooters in the league.
Here's White. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Clippers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Reeves the pass to Brunson. And it's off from 3-point range. The 76ers trailed by 6. Johnson right side. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Leonard. Now Brunson. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Ellis finds Mobley. Shoots over Lively. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Pass to Brunson for three. What a shot by Brunson.
Boy, Jalen Brunson has balanced out that effectiveness in the paint with this right here, the range shooting.
White wide open. He fires. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Reeves outside. Pass to Brunson. Launches a three. Brunson with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Marshall kicks to Ellis. Here's Mobley. He's covered by Leonard. Mobley dishes to Ellis. They need this one. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It'll be the 4th game in a 7-game road trip.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
The 76ers trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And out of bounds is Los Angeles gains possession.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Jalen Brunson. He's right around 29 points a night, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Butler, he's checked in for the 76ers. Luke Kennard comes in for Ellis. The Clippers also changing it up. Matkovic is checked in, and Zion Williamson subbed in for Johnson. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Leonard over Butler. And again, no good by the Clippers. The 76ers trail by 12. Johnson sets the screen for Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
Well, the pick-and-roll game of Jimmy Butler gets better every year. He has a better and better understanding of what to take advantage of.
They set the pick. A three from Leonard. Rebound by the 76ers. Mobley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Leonard with the steal. Payton against Butler. Pass to Matkovic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Back to Mobley. No one near him. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
To the paint, and the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Butler. Butler on the attack.
We are talking about an elite scorer. Jimmy Butler right now has every aspect of his game working.
Brunson the pass to Payton. Williamson a screen on White. And here's Brunson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 11 points in the quarter. Pass to Johnson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Butler. Here's Mobley. And that one's drained from the low block. Mobley's got 8.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
From deep, Brunson. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Butler missing again.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Johnson from outside. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Philadelphia. 9-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
6 on the shot clock. Brunson, good. He's got 16.
Boy, has Jalen Brunson come into his own as a scorer. Shots just come from anywhere.
Williamson outside. Drives to the hoop. Brunson the pass to Williamson. Brunson, no good. The 76ers trail by 11. Mobley kicks to White. Johnson dishes to Butler. Johnson with a screen on Johnson. Three-pointer, Butler, and it's Johnson with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the LA Clippers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the 76ers.
They got to tighten things up, man. Turnovers has been a major problem. I'm surprised to see such a lack of focus from them.
This is what they're hearing in the locker room. Concentrate, fellas.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. White is out there with Keon Ellis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Mobley. And it's Johnson in at the power forward position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Lively a screen on Ellis. The 3 from Johnson. Rebound by the 76ers. Mobley's. White, a good look. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Here's Brunson. Pass to Reeves. Outside Leonard. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Leonard's got 11 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
Pass the Butler. Leonard against Ellis. Back to Butler. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
This, to me, is how Butler hurts you. The athleticism, the strength, the body control, draws the whistle, still finishes the play.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Lively sends a screen for Brunson. Reeves outside. And the 3 off target.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Butler passes to Mobley. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Outside White. It's good from long range. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Brunson outside. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
For the tie from down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, you almost feel bad for the defender here, right? He tries to challenge Jimmy Butler's shot, times it pretty well, but gets tricked by the pump fake.
First free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Clippers leading. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Fires for 3. And it's Brunson missing. 76ers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Let's take a peek now here at the league leaders in rebounding. Third is Evan Mobley.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
That one drops. He ties it up. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Jimmy Butler. Right around 21 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
On defense, Philadelphia. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Outside Leonard to end the cold streak. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Johnson kicks to Ellis. Here's Butler. Johnson with the block.
Boy, how about Cameron Johnson not only contesting, but sending that shot back? That's nice.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Oh, Lively in position. And here is Ellis. No scoring in this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And let's review some numbers for White. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. And he knocks down the first one. And so Butler nails both of them. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Reeves outside. Clock at 6. And Brunson has it in the corner. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Here's Butler. He's got 21. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lively with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Reeves the pass to Leonard. Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Leonard looking around. Pass to Johnson. Inside. Good G by Mobley. The 76ers trail by 4. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Mobley, a screen on Leonard. Here's Butler, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Johnson, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. So, for the Clippers, Williamson comes in for Johnson, and it's Payton in for Austin Reeves. Free throw, good Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Brunson outside. And the Clippers miss again. The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Butler. The good-looking shot from the wing. Butler's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Oh, you can see the swagger and the body language. Jimmy Butler is cooking, and he's letting the defense know it.
Payton passes to Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Keon Ellis. 76ers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Butler. That shot missing. They tee that time from Leonard. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Brunson outside. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Butler. The body control from Butler. Wow.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Payton the bounce pass. From deep, Brunson. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Mobley a screen on Leonard. Butler goes in. Out to White. From downtown. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the inside. Williamson double team. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Watson, he's checked in for Jalen Johnson. Marshall comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Kennard in for Derek White. The Clippers also making some changes. Matkovich is checked in. And it's Austin Reeves in for Jalen Brunson. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Mobley. Nice form on the 20-footer. Leonard's got 8 points here in this quarter. The 76ers trail by 8. Now Marshall. Back to Kennard. To the middle. Here's Watson. And Watson slams it in.
Luke Kennard came in with a reputation as a shooter, but how about the passing? He's really working on this aspect.
And here's Leonard from 3. The shot missing.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Sinks that one from the post. And now it's just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Wow, Alex Caruso showing some touch on the interior.
To the wing right side. Now here's Leonard. Marshall defending. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Trailing by 5. Kennard for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
This, folks, is what a pure shooter looks like. Luke Kennard, so good from range.
Pass to Reeves. Now Williamson. Out to Payton. The 3. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Clippers. Aaron Holiday comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Philadelphia's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Kennard, the pass to Caruso. Kennard against Holiday. And stolen by Williamson. Smith outside. Wants to get it to Watson and does. Williamson against Caruso. Pass to Watson. Kennard for 3. Drills it from outside. Kennard's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
Now Williamson. Misses the 3. Now here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. Watson the screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The first one falls, and the Clippers making a change here. Matkovic is checked in, and he can't hit the second. Williamson, the pass to Reeves. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To halt the run. Rebound by the 76ers. Mobley's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Kennard, the pass to Mobley. Yes, that goes in. Mobley's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
And Holiday kicks to Williamson. Over Watson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Philadelphia 76ers. A terrific quarter for him, and now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Williamson. And it's Matkovic in at the center, filling out the middle. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And the second free throw, good.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Back to Williamson. Pass to Payton. And here's Holiday. Now here's Williamson. Over Watson. And it's Williamson missing. Butler with the ball. It's tipped. It's taken away by Payton. Down low. Kicks it out to Williamson. Williamson with the screen for Leonard. Pass to Holiday to tie it up. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. The 76ers leading by 3. Ellis dishes to Watson. Kennard on the wing. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Williamson throws it down.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Pass to Ellis. Back to Watson. And Watson slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Williamson right side over Watson, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kennard, the bounce pass. Watson's shot is good.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Leonard against Butler. There's the triple. Leonard no luck. The 76ers leading by 6. Outside Butler. Lets it go with a 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Leonard from outside the arc buries it from three-point range. Leonard's got 13 points in the second half.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Here's Butler. Kennard on the wing. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Payton. No good with the layup. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Watson finds Jackson Davis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. A 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Good, nice job down low. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Here's Matkovic. Connects from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The shot's good from Kennard.
Man, Luke Kennard showing the handle in the pick-and-roll game. It's going to be so difficult to cover him with that aspect.
Leonard, that's for 2. And right on target with the swish. Leonard's got 23.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Williamson outside. Payton with the screen. Back to Leonard. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Leonard's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Los Angeles. Jackson Davis.
Well, just terrific unselfishness from the veteran forward. Jimmy Butler more than willing to pass if he finds a teammate open.
Pass to Matkovic. Here's Leonard. Williamson with the screen for Leonard. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Well, their pass it to Kennard. Over Holiday. Kennard's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Williamson is screen on Ellis. No problems knocking that one down. Holiday's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Butler. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. It's stolen by Watson. Butler against Leonard, taken away by Holiday. And Leonard has it in the corner. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Butler passes to Ellis. In the corner, Kennard with it. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists in the game.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Pass to Matkovic. Now here's Leonard. Outside Holiday, and he's good on the 3-ball. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And the 76ers with some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Peyton Watson. And Derek White subbed in for Kennard. Clippers trail by 4. Brunson outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Butler passes to Mobley, and it's good. 2 points. 14 points for Evan Mobley.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Brunson against White. And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Philadelphia. 6-point lead. They get it back. Here's White. Hits it from 3-point range.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
And here's Brunson. Kawhi! Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Such a smart offensive player. Leonard understands when to rise up there off the dribble.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the 76ers with some changes. Jalen Johnson comes in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Keon Ellis. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Johnson sets the screen for White. Williamson with the block.
That's Zion's kitchen. One cook allowed.
Brunson against White. Williamson. The long shot, no good.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Mobley, a screen on Leonard. And Butler, here we go.
Well, you see the quick first step, right, guys? Butler catches the defender out of position, gets himself to the charity stripe.
No good, Butler. So Butler nails both of them. 9-point game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Philadelphia's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. And stolen by Leonard. Outside, Brunson. And he banks the layup in.
How about since he entered the league, Kawhi Leonard has tripled his assist average. What a good passer he has become.
Butler up top. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Butler. Five to shoot. Tipped away. And stolen by Leonard.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
Butler. Cleared away by Brunson.
About protecting the basket. Derek White with the big-time swat at the rim.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
White is doubled. And stolen by Williamson.
Great execution of the double team right there, able to strip it and then get the possession. So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now Johnson. Butler fires. Drained from outside.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 5. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Here's Leonard. Brunson, no good from 3. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Just step to the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
Los Angeles calls timeout. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
All right, Jimmy, as you prepared for this one, what was the focus?
Just how hard we had to play, home or away. I think we did that. We stayed together through their runs, through our runs, and that was quality, and that's getting us done.
4 great quarters of work. Congrats on the win.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now, our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.